journal fans, and I can't resist talking to you again in this wonderful sunny day. I've just seen a swallow fly past, and making some introductions to a few Carrowcrory journals all at once. You've already seen one, and this is the one following. But this time I'm going to put some snippets together of some things that have been going on here in the Carrowcrory Labyrinth Gardens, because way back in March we had a lovely open day. People helped out to start to get things going and started to clean up on the labyrinth, plant some plants, and got going with some of the project we've kind of pecked at since. So what I would like to do is show you some snippets from that open day that we had, the voluntary open day, and some bits of work people have done since, and then I'll take you for a wee tour around some things I've been doing in the last few days. Thank you for watching.
The long one for back from the ground. Where is it?
So we're looking at a pile of junk here. As happens in gardens like this, there's always junky things. We might think they're junky things, but we put them into good use. Those of you who've been here to the Labyrinth Gardens, you'll see this gap here, which is what people have been venturing into. And as they go into here, we got some wind, and they go up here, and this is going along the tree labyrinth. And then where this thrown away wheelbarrow is, they go up the path up to where the triple spiral labyrinth is. So really we have to distract from that. Now there was a pile of old thatch that's been taken off and replaced with new thatch, and it was just piling there. It was very good for fire ceremonies, useful for that. But we're in a kind of hurry for making this path on the outside of the tree labyrinth, and it's kind of serving as bulk just there, and there's all kinds of stuff that's going to go on top of that. I have a kind of a compost area I'll take the toppings, the grass toppings off of that. I'm going to put that down, and there's various stones and what we might regard as junk, and there's quite a lot built up there already. So that will turn into a path, and hopefully a very nice floral feature when it's done, even though it looks junky at the moment. Now we have a shadow over this now, but there has been some comments about this garden, which is part of a kind of a network of garden around the fire circle. So I thought I'd better put this into context. Some people have wrote to me inquiring about the feminine symbolism of this, but so I thought I'd better show the whole thing that's going on, because this is part of it, and I'm now kind of talking in late afternoon when the shadows. Perhaps I should have done this in the morning to give you a clearer picture, but here's where I use any spare stones and to put them out of the way, and there's two purposes here. Is one, well, that's less area for what we call weeds. Some people call weeds intrusion plants, maybe. And the more stones we have to cover this, perhaps the less of the intruders will grow. But as the plants spread and as there's more plants brought into here, then the stones will go somewhere else, which is exactly how this tree labyrinth grew, in very much the same way. And the triple spiral labyrinth up above is going through the same procedure, and so these stones keep moving around. But at the same time, I think as these plants get established, the stones will actually look very pretty amongst them. So let's go and look more at this garden here. Well, this is the end of it, and you get a sense of that pile of stones there. That's actually where the fire pit is. And those buried stones that are in the circle there, that is a kind of a walkway, but I will need to spread that out more. But it was very successful. It was used by one group last year, and they had a lovely time with it, and we actually baked some baked potatoes and other things inside. We use that for the traditional St. John's bonfire on 23rd of June. And this area here, though there's wildflowers, there will be more of that kind of continuing of that garden there, and there you can see the two pretty much together. And this pathway around the pond will actually be part of it. The pond's going to be cleared and thinned a bit, but this is the head. You can't really see it from this close range, but this is the head of the dancing lady. If you've seen the aerial views, you'll understand what I mean by the dancing lady as being part of the herb spiral labyrinth. But this path here that's going around the pond will just drift around, and it will go off into that, or it's almost like reversing the spiral again. It'll sweep around and also go round in a circle around this fire circle. So I'll try that again, see if you get the sense of what's going to be created here. There we go, out of the herb spiral labyrinth, the dancing lady, through the path there, we go round there, and then the other direction it swoops around. And eventually there'll be a path exit here that'll form a kind of a Y with this path that goes into the triple spiral labyrinth. It's almost going to be a cross here because there's that path that goes up to our front door there, and then this is this path here. So we'll walk around this, and this is what's going to happen. You've come, oh, I'll try again. See, you've come from the herb spiral labyrinth, you've done your circuit around the fire pit, you're back up here, and then you go along this path here, which I am doing right now. And the idea is you'll zoom up here, meet the path that goes up to the triple spiral labyrinth above. So to show that we are firming up a bit, I can walk on it a bit, and that's me walking on the foundation of this path that will head up to the triple spiral labyrinth. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to visit us at Carrowcrory Cottage and Labyrinth Gardens, please visit carrowcrorycottage.com first. For more videos, please subscribe below. Until the next Carrowcrory Journal video, happy dreams.